about keeping safe at home. It is very quiet in school, and teachers have put in place a one-way system around school to help keep us safe. I can assure you that although it may be quite different, it is still just as awesome. In today's CGNN, we will be talking about George Floyd's death and discussing unnecessary violence. George Floyd was the father of a 6-year-old daughter named Gianna. He was accused for using fake money and was soon stopped by the police officers. Soon after his death, his daughter and his family was very emotional about the crime. How would you feel if you were in George Floyd's family? Due to this event, many were out on the streets vandalising police cars and robbing shops and broken into people's homes. Not only that, some protesters are also holding up signs and chanting, "I can't breathe." Do you agree with these types of protests? Over to Amy, who is going to explain the President's reaction to the situation.
Thank you, Erin. Donald Trump has said George Floyd's death was a tragedy. It should never have happened. It filled Americans all over the country with horror, anger and grief. However, he has been very critical, saying the fact that the protest is still happening makes the city's authority look weak, which makes me think he cares more about how him and the other authorities look rather than the fact that innocent black people are dying. In addition, he said all Americans are rightly sickened and revolted by the brutal death of George Floyd, but he said his memory should not be drowned out by an angry mob. He also claimed the fact that the city-state failed to control the protests and defend their residents. He would deploy the army and quickly solve the problem for them. Some celebrities have also been doing their parts. US stars like Beyonce, Cardi B and Rihanna have taken social media to protest what has happened, and the footballers have kneeled down for a minute of silence for George Floyd. I think this is a good way to get your message across because a lot of people go on social media and watch football, so they will see what the celebrities are doing and try to do their part, like a domino effect. A lot of celebrities are also taking part in Blackout Tuesday. What could you do to help? Over to Sienna, who's going to explain what Blackout Tuesday is.
Thank you, Amy. Blackout Tuesday is a day of reflection and protest in the aftermath of George Floyd's death. It happened when an officer handcuffed George Floyd and kneeled on his neck. He said to the policeman that he couldn't breathe, but the police officer still wouldn't get off his neck until the ambulance arrived. All the police officers involved have been sacked from their job, with the one who committed the offence has been sent to jail. A young African-American girl called Charlotte, aged 6, made a statement saying, "Just because we have different skin colour doesn't mean we have to be treated different." She was overcome with emotion. People are taking part in the protest for George Floyd, looting shops, setting off fireworks and vandalising police cars. However, the police officers are trying to control the riots by using tear gas, water cannons and rubber bullets.
This Friday, Courthouse Green Task is to create artwork inspired by the Black Lives Matter protest.
Yesterday, the three lovely ladies of Year 6 finished their artwork based upon the Black Lives Matter fist. Here is a video tutorial to help you with the drawing of the fist.
copied the design of the fist and then created our design and image. On my artwork, I shaded in the fist with charcoal and then wrote on the knuckles and around the edge, #BlackLivesMatter.
For mine, I wrote Black Lives Matter repeatedly on the knuckles, and on the rest of the fist, I colored it with black felt tip.
I drew the fist and shaded it all in with charcoal, and I wrote Black Lives Matter repeatedly in most of the fist, but at the bottom I enlarged the Black Lives Matter quote.
Question: what will you put on your design to show your support of Black Lives Matter?
We hope you enjoyed this week's edition of CGNN, all about the current news of the riots in America.
We are looking forward to seeing your artwork.
Keep safe, and we hope to see you all soon.
Bye!